Hi and welcome. It's Marianne. It is Tuesday, March 1st, Fat Tuesday. I did indulge in one of my favorite chicken tostadas today. Tomorrow begins Lent, and that's why I'm making this video. I did not weigh in this morning. It turns out that I'm going to be scheduled the next Tuesday to work, which is the first time since I got this job. So I decided I'll go weigh in tomorrow. On Wednesday, I went last Wednesday. I'm going to go tomorrow, and then I'll go the following Wednesday and see if I can keep that up, because I really did enjoy that coach. So I'm going to continue with that for now. Unless my schedule changes, I'll go back to the way I figure it. I can go Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday to my meetings. So announcement. I'm not going to do any weigh-in videos during Lent. Lent is going to start tomorrow. Tomorrow's Ash Wednesday. And I am giving up a food for Lent this time. I don't remember what I did last year. Might have been, I know one year I did fast food. This year, it's going to be, well, actually two foods. It's going to be my chips and crackers, which, I went to Aldi today and somebody wiped the saltine crackers shelf bare. There were plenty of crackers last week. I don't know what happened. They're not the best crackers, those saltines. The actual premium brand, I think it's by Nabisco. Those are much better, more expensive. They're quite inexpensive at Aldi. I think they were like 85 cents a box, or some 85 or 95 cents a box. Not very expensive, but not as good as the other ones. They seemed a little bit stale to me, but I mean, they're okay, but that's the one Aldi brand that I don't think is as good as the name brand. A lot of the Aldi brands are better than the name brand. So there's a lot of them that I like, but not the saltines. But anyway, so I'm not going to be having crackers and chips because I've been overindulging on those. Yeah, a lot of people give up chocolate. Chocolate, I can give up. Chocolate is not something that I binge on because I'm deprived of it. When I have a piece of chocolate, I always want more. There's just something about candy and chocolate and sugar that I just want it all the time. It's like an addiction. So it's not something that, I can make a day for having chocolate once, because I ate those chocolates that I wasn't going to eat. It's just once I start having chocolate, I'm going to have it. It's got nothing to do with deprivation and not eating it for a while. It's just, if I start eating it, I want to eat it every day, all day long. It's just the way it is. So that's something that I give up throughout the year, and every once in a while I'll have some, and I'll try to work through the binge and get it out of my system. So I think I'm good on that. But the chips and the crackers, that's something that I just mindlessly eat. It's not something that I'm technically, like if I have, it's not like the Lay's commercial. You can't just stop at one. It's not that. It's just that I want them all. I overeat them. So Lent starts tomorrow, and I was thinking about, I looked up the definition of gluttony. And this one is from Oxford Languages. It's not even the Wikipedia. It's a noun. The habitual greed or excess in eating. So I'm an overeater. So I would say that I'm convicting myself of gluttony. And I was looking up the punishment. There's one thing in Google where the punishment of gluttony would be, and this is just something on Google. It's not something in the Bible. It's not some kind of fact. It just, the punishment would be that you're being force-fed rats, toads, and snakes in hell. Some people say snake tastes like chicken, right? But seriously, gluttony could be a serious problem, and it's considered a capital sin or a deadly sin, and yeah, I mean, and a lot of it, if you think of it from a Christian point of view, would be hogging all the food and not giving any to the poor or something like that, being greedy with all of it. And, I don't think I've gotten to that extreme, but I do overeat in excess of food. That's why I gain weight. But the thing with Lent is I'm not gonna try to be accountable on YouTube for my weight loss just for Lent, and then I'll start making my weigh-in videos again. I have to get my mindset adjusted, and I have to work through whatever reasons that I eat chips for. The chocolate is like a physiological thing. Once I have it, I gotta have it. It's like that serotonin thing goes off in my brain, and it's just like cigarettes when I used to smoke. I gotta have it all the time. So I try to not have it a lot. So I either have it or I don't have it. There's no in between on the chocolate for me. The chips, I have those all the time, and I'll overeat them just to overeat, not because I'm hungry. So I got to start working on eating to live rather than living to eat. Excuse me one moment. I got to reach for a drink. I don't know why I put it way over there. So I'm not gluttonous with alcohol. I don't drink. Rarely. I think last year I didn't even have one drink. Not even a sip. But I do overeat, and obviously, so I'm obese, not morbidly obese, but obese, so there's an issue. So there's an issue to why I want to sit at home, and then that brings into the other sense of sloth, being lazy and just doing nothing, not contributing anything, and, just sitting and living to eat rather than eating to live. Instead, idle hands are the devil's play shop or workshop, whatever. So try to figure out ways to keep my hands busy rather than feeding my desires of my flesh, which is food right now. So I got to work through that. And Lent, I think, is a really good time to work through that. And so I might go get some nachos tonight just for Fat Tuesday to say goodbye to my chips for a while. I'm not giving up chips for life. Like, I don't think I have to give those up for life. Like, chocolate is something that I kind of have to really just stay away from. It's like an alcoholic, I'm a sugarholic. So that's the kind of thing I gotta stay away from. But the chips, that's something I think I should be able to learn to manage and control. I don't have a need for chips like the chocolate one. It's not that. The chips is just mindless. I got the bag there, and I'm overeating. I'm, gluttony. I'm got to figure out what I am feeding. I'm feeding something. It may be I'm just feeding my boredom or idleness. I do have hobbies I can do. There's things I can do. There's plenty of cleaning I can do around here. I have a lot of projects to work on here, so I think Lent is a good time to start doing a lot of that stuff. And I'm not going to upload any weigh-in videos. Excuse me, I got an itch. But I'm still going to be on YouTube. I'm still going to watch other people's videos and still comment and still, take in stuff. I'm just not going to put my issues out there for Lent. It's going to be a private time, and I'm not going to put my weigh-ins. I'm going to just try to work through all this stuff and, work through it during Lent and come out the other side, hopefully in a better mindset and better use of my hands than eating chips. Chips aren't the only thing I eat. So I was kind of looking through recipes today because you can't have meat tomorrow. So I found one recipe that looked interesting, and I have all the ingredients. Although it's on the WW app. It calls for refried beans, and I was surprised that it didn't call for fat-free refried beans, which would be 0 and make it a lower point dish. Although it called for the WW reduced fat cheese, which is less points than the reduced fat cheese that I actually have on hand. I have all the ingredients here to make the dish, except for fat-free refried beans. or refried beans. I have plenty. I guess I could smash some pinto beans, or I don't know, just put the beans in there. I don't know. It's kind of a rice and salsa and chilies, and it's a meatless dish. It's high in carbs, yes, but it looked like something that I would enjoy. I don't enjoy fish a whole lot, so it's Lent, and we have fish fry on Friday, but that's gonna be a lot of points. So I don't know. The Knights of Columbus host a. I think they'll do it this year. I think they did it like to go last year. I think they'll do it this year. It's a fundraiser, and the Knights of Columbus, they fry the fish and they have the sides and everything. So I have to see if they're going to have it. Then they have Lenten soup too. It's like Lenten soup Fridays, and then the Knights of Columbus make the fish fry. So you can have soup or fish fry. So we'll see if they have it this year. What kind of soup? I don't like clam chowder. Ooh. No. But there's plenty of things that I can eat that don't involve meat. Like tomorrow, I'll have a salad and I might have vegetable soup. We're supposed to like only have one full meal and, just a couple tiny things. So I won't have breakfast tomorrow because it's way in. And so the meeting's not till 9:30. So all I have is coffee before my meeting. And then I'm just going to go to Costco and pick up some of the apples that I like, because I went to Aldi today and I didn't see any good apples. I like the organic Disney apples at Costco. I don't know why, but they just seem like I get all good apples in that bag. So I got to go get those. I'm not going to go cruising through Costco and spending another $100. I spent $99 at Aldi's today and some odd cents. And I thanked the cashier. I'm like, oh, thank you. He goes, what? I go, you kept it under $100. Really good. A couple things I bought weren't food, though. I bought like a Thigh Master thing and a multi-tool thing. So that was about almost $30 of it. But just one thing I wanted, another thing, the multi-tool to put in my emergency kit, my bug out bag, so to speak, just to have. It has a little hammer like on one end, and then has like one neck of it is like a pocket knife, and so it should become useful. So the fact that I won't be doing a weight loss video, I'm not going to upload any videos, but like, if I decide to film while I'm cooking something good, or I find a food that I like, I'll film that and upload it after Lent. So, but I'm not going to worry about coming on YouTube and being accountable for the 0.5 that I lost or gained. I got to get my mindset straight. It hasn't been straight since we got the new plan, so I need to refocus. My whole family's losing weight on the new plan. Of course, they're not eating all the vegetable points. And I think that's where I'm screwing up, because it's kind of like my sister kind of says that that's going to maintain your weight if you do that. And I go, that's what it is doing. And she goes, I think it says that. I go, no, I didn't read that, but I think you might be thinking where it says you will not earn more than you burn. So if I'm burning off calories and I'm earning more calories, it kind of makes sense to me that that's going to be my maintenance plan. So I do know how to maintain my weight. I'll probably have a gain tomorrow because I've been eating this week. Not every day. I haven't been eating excessively every day, but I got to stop. So Lent is a good time to just focus on eating to live rather than living to eat. And see how it goes, because I got to get my head straight. There's just so much going on in the world right now that I can't let my weigh-in video be the make it or break it of my life right now. So I don't know if it helps anybody. Maybe if other people are struggling with the same thing, maintaining on the new program, seeing that they're not alone, I guess it would help that way. But right now, I'm going to be a little selfish on this and I need to help myself before I can help anybody else. You know, kind of like the airplane story of taking the oxygen so you can take care of your child type of thing. So I'm going to focus on that and just focus on getting over my overeating, because I should. And that's the thing about being on WW. It's like constantly thinking about food. I don't want food to be the center of my life. I should look to God first, not food. Yes, we need food to live. So that's what I mean. Eat to live, not live to eat. So I need to try to refocus. I mean, you would think after 62 years on Earth, I could have figured this out. But I got to figure it out. And so I'm still going to be going to my meetings. I'm still going to be weighing in. I'm just not going to be reporting on YouTube what I'm doing. And I'm not going to upload any videos. I'm not going to put any time into that till I get my head straight. And so I can put out good information and good results and just the ups and downs of my weight loss journey, instead of the stagnant maintain. That'll be good when I make my goal in lifetime. Yeah, that'll be great. Oh, she's maintained it. Oh, she's maintained it for 3 months. Oh, she's maintained it for 6 months. Oh, she's maintained it for 5 years. So that's the ultimate goal, to lose it and keep it off. Not to just try to lose weight. I want to lose it and keep it off. So I got to figure all this stuff out and get into a better habit. 40 days is a good day to make a good habit. That's not to say I'm never going to eat another chip as long as I live. I'm just not going to eat as much of them, because while I'm not having the chips for 40 days, I'll replace. I bought carrots and cucumbers. I don't like celery, but I can snack on. I like those baby carrots. I don't have a problem with them, with the little boathouse dressing, and cucumbers with a little vinegar, you know, like cucumber and onion and vinegar salad. That's good too. Just start making more varieties of snacks rather than chips and crackers. So that's my goal. And so I'll still be watching everybody else's videos and commenting here and there, and I'll still be active on YouTube. I'm just not going to upload my journey for the time of Lent. I'm going to work on stuff. Anyways, thanks for watching, and happy Fat Tuesday, I guess. Just gonna go for it. Thank you, and I will see you after Easter. Lent is over on Easter Sunday, so I actually got these tiny medals, the Stations of the Cross. I'm going to decorate my wreath for the front door and hang it tomorrow for Lent, just like a purple cross, and put the Stations of the Cross on there, and that's how I'm going to do my dad's wreath for Lent. I usually just put a plain purple cross, but I think I'm going to put this, I decided to sew into the ribbon the Stations of the Cross and display that on my front door, to remind myself every time I walk in and out that we all have our cross to bear, and we can get through it and come out the other side triumphant. Anyways, thanks for watching, and I'll see you after Easter. I don't think I'll come on with a chocolate bunny, but we'll see. See you next time. Thanks for watching.